Godzilla minus one, the sequel, is confirmed. This is great news if you're a Godzilla fan. Shin Godzilla is being re-released to theaters in August, I believe, in 4K. Godzilla minus one. I mean, this is not a surprise to people. Let me throw up the story here, and I have other Godzilla related news. Alan, only because you're Asian, would you read the story?
Oh, yes. Well, Toho Company, the legendary Japanese studio behind Godzilla, is finally making a major international push under CEO Hiroyasu Matsuoka.
How are you bad at pronouncing this?
Well, because I'm dyslexic, and there are a hell of a lot of consonants that I'm staring at. The great-grandson of the company's founder, although Godzilla is the global icon spanning 38 films, $3 billion at the box office, and countless merchandise, few outside Japan know Toho itself. He took the helm in 2022, determined to change. For Toho to grow, or for any Japanese company to grow, we have to really see opportunities outside of Japan. A major turning point for Toho came with the 2023 release of Godzilla Minus One, the Japanese language film that redefined the studio's global ambitions. Produced for just $15 million, the film shattered expectations, earning $114 million worldwide and winning an Oscar for special effects. Let's see. Buoyed by success, Toho is now planning a sequel to Minus One as soon as next year, alongside the potential follow-up of Shin Godzilla. Once we find it, the opportunity is going to be massive. The studio's strategy is clear: own more of its content and emulate models like Netflix and Nintendo by capitalizing directly from their IP. Minus One didn't revive Godzilla for a new era. It gave Toho a template for future blockbusters that speak to global audiences while preserving creative and financial control.
Now, I saw Godzilla 1, I think 8 times in a theater the year it was released. I love that film. I was fortunate to go to a screening at the American Cinematheque, and the director spoke about a sequel. And he said that, this is what he said. I believe the Q&A for that that screening is actually on the members only videos. If you're a member of the channel, look it up. He spoke about what he would do for a sequel. One, he would set it in the 60s. The second thing is he didn't say this monster would be in it, but he said Monster Zero or King Ghidorah. He was a fan of King Ghidorah, so he would want to bring King Ghidorah. Now, there was no sequel confirmed at the time he did this Q&A, but people were excited and said, where would this series go? So it would be set much later in the timeline and be in the 60s with, Monster Zero, King Ghidorah. That is only what he said at a Q&A, speculating, not formal announcement. I will say, I have something related to this that you may not know about, but I keep up with these things, Alan. So I keep up with it. But this is from Bloody Disgusting. The first look at Godzilla Minus One director's Mecha Godzilla design for Godzilla the Ride, Great Clash. So the director of Godzilla Minus One, Takashi Yamazaki, he is doing the video for the Godzilla the Ride, and this is his, you can see it here in the visual, his design for Mecha Godzilla. So I quite like it. So looking forward to that. This is the promo for the ride. Here you see Godzilla fighting Mecha Godzilla, and I'm assuming that you're in the paddle boat, right? It's one of those rides where you're basically watching a movie and being, thrown around. So I would go to Japan. Wait, it's set to open in South Korea's Lotte World Adventure in December. I would travel to do this. I've always wanted to stay at the Godzilla Hotel. There are lots of videos online about the Godzilla Hotel. I've always wanted to go. So